What is up, beautiful babies? So happy to be here with you. Do I need to say anything else? We are still in the chaos. It's not as bad as it was, obviously, when we first landed here. And I want to say yesterday was the first day my new house felt a little like a home. Last night we got to make some shabu shabu and we made white rice. So I was like, oh, this is our first time making white rice in here. It's so cool. And little by little, it's starting to feel like a home. This is, I want to say, week 2.5 that we've been here. And I just got groceries delivered. Thank God for Instacart, because unpacking, watching a toddler, feeding a toddler, making sure a toddler doesn't try to, making sure the toddler doesn't kill itself, doing some work, continuing to unpack, make the next meal. Like, it's been nuts. So the fact that Instacart is even a thing, I'm grateful. So got some groceries in and I wanted to show, what it is that I buy for my household, especially because you guys know that I've been on like my fitness journey and I've just been trying to optimize this machine, this shell that I've been given. And I'm really trying to stick to that. I made it a goal of mine at the end of last year. I was like, I'm going to put myself first and I'm going to make myself the healthiest I've ever been. And since December, I haven't gone astray. So I know you guys have been noticing it, and I get a ton of questions about what my diet is, what my routines are, and here's just a little bit, but a very important part of the whole goal of mine. Okay, so I'm gonna start with all the stuff that I already put in the fridge. I literally put it in and I took it all out because I'm like, wait, you guys are always asking me this stuff. I'm sure you guys would want to know so that you can add some of these items to your grocery list. And I'll try to explain the thought process behind it so that you can also start just kind of formulating your own snacks, food, and whatever it is that you guys want to purchase so that you guys can consume, so that you're not tempted to eat the not so healthy stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, so I got some limes. I'm not gonna lie. I got them because one of our friends, she got us Tito's vodka and a recipe on how to make, what is it called? Moscow mules. And I made it last night and it was so good. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing it. Yeah, I think it's because I couldn't taste the vodka because I barely put not even like half a shot in there. So it was like perfect. I got like a little warm, not even tipsy, but just like a little warm. And I was like, oh, this is nice. So I'm a grown up, you guys. Okay, anyway, so that's the thought process there. Tangerines, because I love them. They're so easy to take with you everywhere. They're so easy to consume because they're not so big. Like, I am a huge grazer. I love to snack a lot. I don't necessarily eat a lot in one sitting, but I do eat a little, but a lot throughout the day. So this right here is perfect size for someone that's a grazer like me. Got some apples. Not the biggest fan of eating apples all the time. Taika loves them and I get him different ones. But I was thinking, when I want a dessert, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them up, maybe halve them, and then I'm gonna bake them. See where I'm going with this? Bake them and then just add some cinnamon and enjoy a natural dessert. I got some strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And this is all gonna be, oh my gosh, this is all gonna be used for like oatmeal or just snacking, grazing throughout the day. Okay, I fucked up. I thought this size was bigger, but you have your non-fat plain yogurt. You have 14 grams of protein, 0 sugar, 0 from milk fats. How about regular fat? Oh, it's all 0. Yeah, so this is a great source of protein and just a good snack. So I can add, some agave to it. I can add carbs like these guys, and I made myself a snack. I could even freeze it if I want, and blend it all together. Like, you could do so much with yogurt, so much. I bought diced ham, and right next to it you see the egg whites. Egg whites is just lower cholesterol, lower fat, healthier for you. And I was thinking omelets. oh, this guy goes with this guy. Same thought process. Some nachos, because the food that you're consuming is essentially a lot cleaner than the junk food that you were consuming, aka, or not even aka, but mainly talking to myself. Like I was eating so many flavorful foods like chips and burgers and fast food and all that stuff that I'm like, oh, there you are. That I think I miss those flavors from time to time, because the food that you're gonna start consuming is a little bit more bland, right? Because you're consuming less salty stuff, less fatty stuff, leaner meat cuts, cuts of meat. So the flavor naturally is not as robust as something that has higher fats and then like higher salt or sodium. So I try to get more flavor in my dishes by adding like different spices or toppings, like some jalapenos. You see it's zero everything. You can add this literally to just anything, literally anything at all. Got some veggies here, some baby cut carrots just to snack on whenever I'm hungry. Got some pickles, again, just for more flavor. I want to start incorporating more salads into all of my meals, because I do feel like I really have a good handle on all my protein. Protein is never an issue for me, but I don't feel like I'm knocking out a bunch of my micronutrients like vitamins and minerals and stuff. And I can easily knock that out of the park if I start consuming more leafy greens. So instead of buying a whole bunch of different greens, chopping it all up, doing all that, I took the lazy route and I just got a kit. I won't be using the dressing at all, because literally that's where all your fat and all your calories are coming from, is the dressing. So if you do have a salad, try to stick to vinaigrettes or lemon, or just something that has as close to 0 calories as possible. So just know, just because you're getting a salad doesn't magically, put you at a caloric deficit, and it doesn't help you lose weight at all, because the millisecond that you add dressing, all out the window, that salad should have just been a cheeseburger, honestly. Same caloric intake. So that's the reason for this, because again, just snacks. Okay, so I got these because it was calorie free. Literally everything is 0 here. And I don't know, I just thought it was gonna be better, and I was really disappointed. You might like it. Don't trust my palate. With my palate, I just don't like that artificial sweetener aftertaste. Like, it has like this lingering fake sweet that I don't like. So for me, I'd rather just put lemon as dressing instead of consuming this and having this artificial flavor. But if this is something that tickles your fancy, try it out. Wasn't really my cup of tea. I also got a Caesar, and this one's pretty bad too. I don't like it. It kind of tastes like mayo, like light mayonnaise, and I don't like that. I barely like mayo. Okay, I found some mozzarella cheese, fat-free. See that? Look at that, only 40 calories. Everything is 0, minus the sodium, but hey, it's cheese, not bad. This salsa, again, just for more flavor, only 10 calories, 0 from fat. Like, this is epic. Again, for more flavor. This right here is for Tyga, so he's not always craving ice cream. He can just have some pudding. Some corn or flour tortillas. I figured this would be good if, like, I cut up some beef and I can make some, like, lean tacos. This is when I'm feeling a little dirty. And I add these two guys together. Quesadilla time. And then just a big vat of spinach, because spinach can be consumed in so many different ways. I can put it in the omelet, I can have it as a salad, I can throw it in a smoothie. Like, it's just such a versatile vegetable that not having in my fridge, I feel like, is just not smart. Okay, so that's what I have in my fridge. Let's move into the pantry. I think I just spent the past 20 minutes talking to myself, when the whole time I thought I was recording what I was saying. We're gonna do this again. I literally had this camera mounted like this and I was talking to it. Wait, am I recording right now? I'm paranoid. Okay, I'm recording. I was talking for 20 minutes and I wasn't even recording myself. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I wasn't lying when I said that I pulled everything out of my refrigerator so that I can show you what I bought. Now moved it into the pantry. If you haven't put two and two together yet, welcome to my unorganized pantry. This is still a work in progress, but for now, everything's in its home. We'll assort it and put them in their groups when we've unpacked. But for now, yes, welcome. The lighting is horrible. I know, I look like I'm 40 years older than what I really am. I get it. Let's just go into it because this is the second time I'm talking about this. And I'm gonna go through basically what I did in the kitchen, doing the exact same thing here. Let's go. Okay, so first thing first, I didn't buy this during this round of grocery shopping, but I did buy this a few months back, and it's been life-changing. If you're trying to lean out, and right now, you're just drinking a lot of water, and I know water can get really, really tiring and boring. Adding lemonade is a really good alternative because it doesn't add extra calories, or you can get Crystal Light. It's a fruit punch mix. You put some in there, very low calories, 5 calories, we can afford that. And it just reinvigorates your boring-ass water. So get this, it comes in a lot of different flavors. Okay, I got some Kashi ripe strawberry bars. Never had them. Macros on it were okay, not the best. 2.5 fat, 2 protein, so it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't hate it. Good because, like I said in the kitchen, whoa, I was eating snacks while I was talking to you guys in the first round. Anyway, I'm a grazer, so I just want alternatives. And I might as well just make it healthy while I'm at it. Okay, I got Z bars for Taika. He's also a grazer. He doesn't eat a lot in one sitting, but he does eat a lot of little things like snacks throughout the day. So I do want to give him healthier alternatives. This is has 2 grams of protein. I don't know. I just felt like it was Jesus, healthier. So we got this. I try to keep it really balanced in our house. I know that, you know, we live in a time right now where we're surrounded by a lot of junk food and not so many healthy options. So for me to completely deprive him or pretend like that doesn't exist, I feel like it's just gonna be bad news because he's gonna be deprived from it so much that when he does interact with it, I'm afraid he might go off the rails, and that might just be creating more damage than good in the long run. So like I said, I like to keep balance. So yes, I'll get, even though these aren't the healthiest, I try to keep a healthy alternative with a splash of junk. You know what I mean? I got some pita bread, again, because I'm a grazer. Macros on this is whatever, but something good to snack on. 2.5 fat, 1 protein, so not the best, but not the worst. I tried these on camera the first time I wasn't recording. They were really, really good. These are horrible on macros. 4.5 fat, 1 protein, so don't get it because it's healthy, but it's just an alternative. I got it from my mom. Tried it, loved it. I got acai and blueberry dark chocolate. And I really want to emphasize the dark on it because you're going to get just lower fats the darker the chocolate is. So, and less sugar. So, yeah, if you want a healthier alternative to chocolate, go as dark as possible. Then we got that. This is some cranberry clean snacks with chia and flaxseed. Got this from my mom, tried it. I actually really love it. Proteins are, macros are horrible. 11 fat for 6 pieces and 5 protein. Yeah, still pretty bad, but get some flax seeds in there, some variation to the diet. That's really good. Okay, I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna check if I'm still recording. Okay, still recording, you guys. We're good. We're still here. Okay, got some sweet and salty trail mix. Who doesn't love savory and sweets? I know I do. Macros, I'm not getting it for the macros. I'm just getting it for Taika and my mom and just anyone that wants some non-weird healthy snacks. 9 fat for protein. And again, I keep emphasizing the high fat part. Like, that's just what I'm doing for my diet right now. Like, I know if you're on keto, for example, you want higher fats, and and you want no carbs. So I'm emphasizing what works for me, and this is the reasoning why I got what I got. So don't take my word as law. Just take it as informative, So now you have more tools in the shed here. Okay, so one cool thing that you can do when looking at the nutrition facts, and I highly suggest that everyone does do that, is again, like I'm saying, I don't like depriving Taika of like the junk food, right? Even though, yes, I know it's not the best for you long run. I get the arguments, and they're not wrong, but that's just not the reality that I'm in right now. So I'm trying to make the best out of the situation that I'm in. So that's how I view his nutrition and just how I raise him, and that's how I view my nutrition and how I raise myself. So I don't ever like to deprive myself of anything because I've lived it firsthand, where I'll try to cut out junk food completely, right? So I'm the one going out, hanging out with friends or family. I'm going, ooh, I can't have that. I'm on a diet. And you just come off as a dick. At least I view it that way for myself. I'm not judging others on it, but I feel when I say that, I'm not inclusive, and I don't like that. So when I was doing that, the moment that I would get my hands on some junk food, I would fucking wreck it. I would eat the whole bag of chips, and I'm like, oh, I'll go back on my diet the next week or whatever. And in the long run, it was causing more harm than good. So now what I like to do is I just like to eat the junk food. I don't know what else to call it, like food that doesn't align with my goals. I choose to eat that in moderation, and I'll follow, this is going back to the nutrition facts, I will follow the serving sizes. So I'm not sure how many of you guys are familiar with how to read the nutrition facts, but for this specific topic of like how I like to keep things in moderation, I look at the serving size, right? So these numbers here, like the fat that I'm telling you, the carbs and the protein that I'm talking about, or my macronutrients, is all determined on a serving size. So they determine that eating 12 of these pieces, you're gonna consume 6 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. However, you can see that there's way more than 12 pieces in here. So the serving size for the entire bag, it says there's 20 serving sizes. So one serving size is 12 pieces. So you know the max that you're eating is 12, then you know that you've just consumed 6 grams of fat. And like all this makes a little bit more sense when you figured out, how many calories you want to be consuming. This is getting a little bit more micro, but just kind of want to give you a broad stroke of why it is that I'm able to not deprive myself, have some, but still keep things under control. It's because I know how many calories I'm consuming. I am figuring out my fats that I'm taking in. So like I kind of ballpark a lot of things. So that's how I'm able to make it work. But I say all that to say that it took me years of trial and error to start understanding this, and it takes a lot of discipline too, to not go, fuck it, and just go off the rails. Because having this much temptation really requires so much fucking discipline that sometimes I don't even have, and I'm like, I really want this fucking chocolate right now. Like I'm gonna eat it, but if I didn't have this chocolate, then maybe I wouldn't eat it because I don't have it, right? But it's a balancing game. I feel like it's just life, So again, it's what works for me. I got some Guerrero tostadas because these are the shit and it works with everything. Proteins aren't the best, but it's a cool chip. What's really cool is pretzels. Pretzels will never do you wrong. It's literally 110 calories for, what's the serving size? For 20 pieces. I'm not gonna eat 20 pieces. And it's 0 fat, 25 carb, 3 protein. So the macros on these are fucking epic. And I usually pair this with some good old beef jerky because I am really focused on hitting my macros. On my protein because I want to build these muscles. So protein helps with that. If you've never tried Quest, please, please, please do so because these chips are the closest you're going to get to the junkier, more processed chips. But, if you don't want to cut it out completely, this is a good little middle. You got 4.5 fats, 4 grams of protein, and 20 grams. What the fuck? 4 grams of carbs and 20 grams of protein. I'm so excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is one of my favorite flavors. It's the chili lime. And then they have nacho cheese. And then they have ranch. Keep in mind, this is all diet-friendly food, so it's obviously not going to taste as rich and flavorful and as robust of a what is it, flavor profile as, you know, the ones that have more shit in them. This is the healthier alternative, so of course a lot of it is going to be way more bland, and some of the flavors might be, you know, off completely, but we're doing it so that we can maintain this machine, you know. So get your hands on those are always really good. Balance, baby. Okay, this one says I can have 38 pieces and that's only gonna be 7 grams of fat. I'm not gonna eat, look at 37 pieces in one sitting. I'll probably have 3 or 4, you know, but again, it takes the discipline to be like, I'm only gonna taste it. I'm not gonna indulge. Cause you know, I've never had this brand, so I think I got it because I really wanted to taste this brand. Red Vines, cause carbs, 0 fat, 1 protein. I can have 3 of these and it's 100 calories. Dark chocolate, Papa loves chocolate. I went with as dark of a chocolate as possible, again, to lower those fats. Got Taika some Fruit by the Foot, Gushers, fruit roll up, cause young little Geo here always wanted the name brand snacks. Never got them. Don't blame anybody. But I mean, shit, if I can do it for my kid, I'm gonna do it for my kid. You know what I mean? What else did I get? Oh, dude, this right here. Thank God I don't like chocolate. But these right here, let me turn it. Wow, the worst presentation ever. Here we go, for grandma and young tykes. It's so much crap, I know. But we're grazers, buddy. And we eat really good when it comes to our main meals. Like, I'm not really showing you that stuff because it's so simple. I have my protein, I have a veggie source, and I have processed carbs. So I'm talking about like chicken, fish, beef, rare occasion that I get pork because it's on the higher fat side. And then with the veggies, literally any veggie you can think of, I'll make that, steam it, you know, make it in different ways. And then just a carb, a processed carb, like a rice. So yeah, and it's just kind of boring. Okay, got these guys. These are like whatever in the macros, but they just look yummy. This one, because we are naughty, naughty, naughty boys and girls here. No other explanation other than that. Okay, because this is the second time I'm filming this, I don't know if I told you guys about this. Did I tell you guys about Raisin Bran? I mean, it's definitely old people taste, but 5 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber. I know this is the first time I'm talking about fiber, but fiber is really important for you. We got 47 carb, 1 fat. Doesn't taste the best, but it's one of the best on the market right now. Kashi, never had this, but it just was interesting. 1 fat, 48 carbs, 7 protein. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, these are lifesavers, and I always make sure that I have this. Also including my pretzels and my beef jerky. I always have those in stock. But rice cakes. Rice cakes are your best friend. 1 cake is only 50 calories, 0 fat, 11 grams of carbs, 1 protein, and they taste great. I found this specific brand in chocolate, and it is my favorite, but I never found it after the one time I found it. So I never found it after that. I just came across these guys by Quaker, never tried them, but they are chocolate, so hopefully they're as good, if not better than these were. So if you want a low calorie snack, go in the rice cake direction. Also consider popcorn. Popcorn is great for that. This one's 150 calories, 10 grams of fat to protein. However, you can have 3, almost 4 cups of this. I'm not gonna eat 4 cups of this. So it's good for tasting, you know? What else did I get? Oh, I think I'm like on a chocolate binge. I might be starting my period soon. So I got these. These are actually surprisingly, I've never tried the chocolate ones. I have the original ones. But the carbs are on them I mean, we're back. The macros on these are okay. I feel like the macros on these are different. Oh, they're the same. Well, you can have 8 crackers, 3 fat, 2 protein, 24 carb. Not the best, not the worst, but a cool little snack. And I think that might be everything. Oh, I found this. I've never had it, so I'm really curious about it. Banza. I don't know. Have you guys tried this? It's rotini made from chickpeas. 22 grams of protein, 8 fiber. 3.5 fat, which is amazing. So I don't know what it's going to taste like. Can't wait to try it and let you guys know. Full review, full send. This was actually pretty tight. 50 calories, 1 fat, 2 protein, 8 carb. So I can already see myself pairing this with this, obviously. And maybe some like, I don't know, ground turkey or even like super lean beef. They have like 98.2, where the 2 is, 2% fat. And that's really good too. So excited to try that. What else did I get? Oh, some chocolate mini bagels, Cheesecake Factory, chocolate bread. Don't even know, it's like a whole wheat brown bread. These are always good to have. King's Hawaiian bread. You can literally, it's just such a versatile carb. Oh, I love it. I don't even know what the macros on these are, because it's just that good. I don't give a shit. 2 fat, 16 carb, 3 protein, whatever. And I didn't buy these on this run, but I always have tuna ready. Again, low calorie, 70 for this whole thing. 0.5 fat, 17 protein, and 0 carbs. So this is really, really good. You could throw some mayo in there. Doesn't change the calories at all, but great source of protein. What else? Is that everything I got? I gave you my thought process on everything. Yeah, I guess that's it. All right, well, damn, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Let me know how you guys like these videos. Like, is this helpful in any sort of way, or you're like, I'll pass, I'll stick to the professionals? I mean, this is just what works for me. I try to stay balanced, but very, very, very disciplined. So if you're someone that needs to work on the discipline part, don't take this route, because it's a lot of temptation that I even sometimes succumb to. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope that for your next grocery run, you're able to think of me and all these suggestions that I gave you, and I hope I make your life and your diet a little bit easier. So yeah, thanks so much for spending your time with me. This was fun. Let's hang in my pantry more, yeah? See you later.